Your temperature's all right. I bet you just want to skip school today.
Morning, Inspector.
Hi, Sergeant. Come on, kids.
That was sharp playing. You got a future ahead of you.
Yeah, I keep getting offers every day.
Are we going straight over to the court?
No, newspaper and coffee first.
Right, sir.
Excuse me, mister, look. I'm having trouble with my ignition. The damn car won't start. Do you know if I can get it fixed around here?
You may find somebody who...
Cut out that howling. Shut up. Let's go. Sit down and shut up. And no yelling from now on, or I'll cut out your tongues.
There's talk of reorganizing the department again.
Same old bull.
Come on. Come on. That's it. Keep it steady. Okay. Let's go. Don't nobody move. This is a sticker. Get your hands up. Come on. Back against the counter. Drop that gun. Drop it up. Oh. Anybody who tries anything gets it too. Come on, boys. Get a move on. Hurry up.
Cars 13 and 14, return to base. Attention, general call to all cars in Sector 4. A robbery is in progress at the branch office of the Bank of Torino. Proceed
That's
at
not
once
very far
to
from
branch
here.
number
Maybe
11,
we can nab them.
Torino. Calling all cars in Sector 4.
Come on, baby. Speed it up. Keep your hands up. Don't try anything.
Converge on the area and block all escape routes.
Stand back. Keep out of his way.
Calling all cars in Sector 2.
Get back there, you! Hey, it's the cops. Shit! Stay right where you are. Sit on this side of the counter.
The area is detected.
You men, get under cover.
Converging on the scene.
Come on.
Near the west entrance of the main station.
You're coming with us.
Oh, please, no, don't.
If you don't let us go, I'll kill her right here in front of you. I'll blast a hole right through her head.
They've shot a man in there. He really means what he says. He'll kill me. Please let them go, or I know he'll kill me. I don't want to die. I have a baby. Who'll look after my child if I'm gone?
Let her go. And clear out.
She's coming with us, and if you try to follow us, she gets it. Come on, boys. Put her in the back. Come on, get it.
All cars in Sector 4. Locate and tail a dark blue Fiat, four-door sedan carrying 4 men, and a girl with red hair, license number MIX 81273.
Jeez, you're one hell of an actress.
I told you I could do it. It was a cinch.
Hey, take a left here and stop in my car.
I'll take care of the artillery and we'll meet later. You know where.
Give me the bag.
Here.
He's dead, Inspector. Notify headquarters.
Inspector. I got bad news, sir. A whole busload of school children has been kidnapped.
Hey, here comes the inspector.
Is it true about these school children?
Yes.
Can these children's families afford to pay ransom if they're asked to? Are they rich?
I don't know.
Do you have anything to go on? Any leads, any clues, Inspector?
No, I don't.
So the police actually haven't done anything so far.
The police have done everything they can do. But if the press gave us a little more cooperation, our job would be easier. Excuse me, my dear.
Inspector, is there any news? Have you found them?
You must have some idea where they are. We have a right to know what's going on, to know what progress the police are making. The police must find those kidnappers.
That's exactly what we're trying to do. But you have to give us a hand. Tell us any information you think might help us.
What could we possibly tell you, Inspector? They were simply normal children who went to school. And none of us are millionaires. What more can I say?
You could have prevented this. You should have all these criminals locked up.
I'm afraid that's not always possible.
But why not? If they deserve it, I'd like to know. Why not? They've taken my son. They've stolen my little baby boy.
You have a sworn duty to protect us and our families. Don't forget that. And you failed if my brother gets hurt. He's all I have in the world. He means everything to me. You must find him.
We'll find your brother.
Maybe we ought to take the little bastard something to eat and see if that'll shut him up. Shut up!
Come on, kids. Here's your dinner.
Come and get
Now
it.
maybe you'll stop yelling so much.
I want to go home. I want
Shut
my
up.
mommy. Let me
Shut
go.
up when I
don't
tell
want to
you.
stay here anymore. Let me go, you bad man. Take
Stop
me home.
struggling, you little bitch! Damn you! What the hell are you staring at? Go on, eat your food. Hurry up. Why aren't you eating? Something the matter with you?
He's been sick.
Be sure to keep an eye on Porter Palazzo, eh?
Is that all there is?
And the usual hoax calls.
I'd teach those practical jokers a lesson if we could catch the bastards. And the search parties?
Oh, nothing yet. They're keeping at it, but it's a damn near hopeless job.
We must go on looking. The only weapon we have is patience.
And that's not the weapon you'd like to use, huh?
It breaks my balls, frankly, feeling so helpless. Simply thinking about those poor kids. At the mercy of those shits drives me crazy.
Calling search party parties 2 and 4. Please indicate your whereabouts and findings.
We're at the Pagliari farm.
This is Party 5. We're at the mill in Lano.
Search party 4 remain in sector 6. The Blue Lamp nightclub has been reported as a center for a marriage line distribution.
This time you had some rest, you know.
All other groups proceed to next economy supermarket. That's correct. The homicide squad is in charge of the bank robbery. Search party 4.
At this moment, they could be any place in the whole damn country, even 100 yards from headquarters. This is obviously the work of professionals.
Who's speaking? Mrs. Georgie?
Who is it?
We've got Paolo.
Where
Him
is
and his
he?
schoolmates. Don't interrupt me. I'll tell you what we found.
In his pocket.
Hey, Inspector, over here, quick.
Had a comic book, a silver pen, and a note for his teacher.
Where is he? Please tell me. Have some pity.
We've got to talk about something else first.
This one's the real McCoy.
No doubt about it.
Notify the parents of the other kids.
Oh, please.
You'll hear from us soon.
No, wait. Please don't hang up.
Where was he going?
They're tracing it now, Inspector.
Let me listen a minute. Can you locate him more precisely? I'll have to be.
Did they trace it?
It was too short for them to finish. They only got as far as somewhere just west of Milan.
Doesn't help much.
It sure doesn't. Besides, they could have telephoned her from Milan, hoping to mislead and confuse us. The trouble is, we have to check it out even if they're faking. With one lead, we can't afford to blow it. Listen, telephone Milan. I want you to get me Inspector Arpino.
This is the main highway, and here's the restaurant. That's where we head for as soon as they hand over the ransom money. There'll be 3 cars waiting with false documents and passports. We'll split up there.
Hey, listen. Tori's been guarding those kids nearly all day. Why don't you take over and give him a rest? Change of air would be good for you.
I'll decide what's good for me. Go and take over from Tori.
What? But I...
Take over from Tori. And I don't want to hear any buts. Make that kid shut up, too, or I'll shoot him.
Look, that kid's in a bad way. He's really sick, you know.
And give the little bugger a slug of whiskey so he'll fall asleep and stop whining.
You know, Milan never seems to change.
Yeah, except the crime rate keeps going up.
It sure does, up and up. You'd think the criminal classes were trying to break a record.
Yeah, but for my money, this kidnapping of children is the worst crime. I suppose you've already got started, haven't you?
As you know, the call came from the outskirts west of the city, and we're suspicious of this zone full of abandoned farms. We'll have to search it carefully, all of it, and naturally we'll follow up any leads we get in the meantime. I'm afraid that's all we can do for now.
I'm sorry you had to get dragged into this, Arpino. I know it's a hell of a nuisance for you.
With any luck, it's the last nuisance I'll have to deal with. I'm retiring next month. I've already handed in my resignation.
You mean that? But you're just a kid. Look at you.
Yeah, sure. Just a kid with his balls in pieces. I don't have the energy to fight the kind of criminals we're up against these days. And besides, my daughter, Thirsty,
No, thanks.
has just got married and moved to a house by a lake with great fishing.
And you already see yourself up to your ass in grandchildren. But you realize you're running out on us.
I have to hand over the reins to youngsters who still have faith and enthusiasm, and perhaps a little bad temper like you.
I'm bad-tempered, all right. With certain types of criminals, I lose my self-control.
For Christ's sake, you're breaking my arm! Why do you jerks always have to pick on me?
What's going on?
Listen, Inspector, everybody can see I ain't got a bruise or a scratch on me. If these monkeys start roughing me up, I'll have you in court so
Okay,
fast.
let him go. I'll take care of him. Inside. Come on, hurry up.
Those goddamn sons of bitches. I'm sorry, Inspector. Morning.
Morning.
Like a cigarette, Fabry?
Thanks.
I should have told you. Fabry here is one of our special agents. Well, what's happening? What's the latest?
I confirmed what I already told you. There's a job tomorrow morning at the Bank of Italy.
Do you know who they are?
Apparently, these guys are the same ones who were involved in that robbery at the Bank of Torino.
Is that so? That's interesting. I wonder if you could use some help, Apino. Good morning, fellas. You're punctual, I must say.
And no tricks, boys. If you make one false move, we open fire.
Some stoolie must have blabbed. That's how you jerks work.
You're mistaken.
And you're mistaken if you think you can put one over on us.
Come on, slap the bracelets on them. Let's go.
Hold it, you! Drop your guns. Go and tell the inspector to let my pals go. Line up against the counter. Everybody, hurry up! Stay there and don't move or I'll kill you. Come here, you.
No, no, please.
Shut up,
Let
you
me go. I won't do anything.
You damn son. All right, you. No, not me. Please, let me go. Let me go. Don't come any closer. Let my pals go or I'll kill this guy. And it'll be your fault, you shithead cops. Well, make up your mind.
We must speak to headquarters first.
I'll give you 3 minutes.
That won't be long enough.
Make it long enough. I have a family, Inspector. Please do what he says.
Phone.
You'll kill me. I don't want to die. What do my wife and kids do? We have a baby 3 months old. Shut up, you.
Ferrari. Phone headquarters and check up on Antonio Moretti.
Look, I said 3 minutes and not 1 second more. Then I kill him. Don't come any closer. Stop right there.
You'll have to give us more time. We have to find the police commissioner.
No, just 3 minutes. You're trying to pull a fast one.
Oh, headquarters? Give me the record office.
He's got 1 minute to live. Smart ass, huh? You brought in reinforcements so you could trap me.
Take it easy. They're bringing up your friends right now. Are you satisfied? Now let everybody else go. They're not part of the bargain.
Okay, they can go. Out of here, everybody out. Can I go too? You stay right here with me and keep me company. If they don't do what I want, you get it. Take off the handcuffs.
Take them away.
What is this? What kind of game you playing, you rotten copper? I'm gonna blow this guy's brains out. No. No! I tell you, I'm gonna shoot! No!
Shoot him then.
Please, what do I got to do with it? No, please! Please, Inspector, think of my family. I don't want to die.
He's gonna get it. Well, shoot, come on.
No, for pity's sake, don't! Don't! He's a murderer!
Pull the trigger.
No!
He knows.
No! No, please. Have mercy, Inspector. What have I done? Why do you want him to kill me? Why must I die? Inspector, let him go. Do as he says. I beg you. Please.
Shoot him, I said, and we'll get rid of another criminal. Put your weapon down and back away slowly. One false move out of you, and we'll cut you and your friend into little pieces. Well?
Stop or I'll shoot!
Carlo Ovidio. Phone for an ambulance.
Antonio Boretti. I knew you the minute I saw you, even with the beard.
I've had all I can take. I've had all I can take of them kids. Someone make them keep quiet. Rocky! Rocky!
What is it?
Make those little bastards keep quiet!
Take it easy. How can I?
Then smother the brats, strangle them!
Mancuso.
Yeah, what?
What, are you leaving?
I'm going for a walk.
Maybe you should. I mean, aren't you supposed to keep out of sight?
You mind your own goddamn business.
I don't know nothing about his wallet. He's making it all up. I know it was him. Who is he? I never saw him before. I swear
Take
to God,
it
I'm
easy.
innocent.
All
Look
right.
at my jacket.
Take it
It's ruined, and he was
Let's
right
get the
beside me.
facts.
It's you, Inspector.
Raffaele Gagacci. What are you doing in Milan?
I came here to find a job, sir. Things are tough in Torino.
Yeah, and to cut pockets open on buses.
That's what
Why
he
do
was
you keep
doing.
on saying that I cut your pocket open? What could I have cut it open with?
You were
eh?
right beside me. I saw it.
Did you find anything? Like a razor blade?
Yeah, of
Here
course
I am.
now. He's
Search
trying
me
to be
again.
clever.
Go on, search me, eh? Listen, mister, you watch it, eh? If you don't want me to report you for slander. You bet I will.
All right, come along. I want to ask
It's
you
not
a few
just
questions.
money. It had all my documents in it.
Don't worry, the inspector
I want
will
them
take
back.
care of him.
You don't suspect that I...
No, why should I? How about a cup of coffee?
Yeah, thank you.
How come you stopped working for Alfa Romeo? As a mechanic, you were first rate.
Yeah.
Here.
Thank you.
Welcome.
Yeah, there was some trouble at Alfa Romeo. Malicious lies, all of it. They said I was a car thief, so obviously they fired me. Who would have expected they could be unfair like that? People are mean.
Won't you have a little? Go on.
Not for me, Inspector.
Go on, don't be difficult.
No, I'm not difficult. It would upset my stomach. The coffee was more than I felt like, Inspector, really.
Now I'm offended.
Inspector, it's impossible to hide anything from you. It's all yours.
You know, that might have been hard on your stomach.
A fella has to make a living, doesn't he? But I'll give the guy his wallet back, sir. And I've got a very simple technique, so he won't have any problem mending that cut.
You're getting away with it this time because I'm in a good mood. If you don't get picked up again, we'll forget this business, okay?
You mean I really can go?
Beat it.
I'm real grateful, Inspector. You get that hole stitched up and it'll be just like new.
I'll go to hell.
Don't lose your temper. So on top of everything else, I have to put up with his insults.
Hey, excuse me, miss.
What can I do for you?
Can you help me? Any idea where I can find a bus or something? I mean, to get back into town. My car is giving me trouble.
Yeah, down there on the highway. There's a stop half a mile before the village. There's a bus every 2 hours.
Thanks.
Welcome. What are you doing? Let me go! Oh! Let me go!
Hey, what happened to you?
Nothing. I fell in some brambles.
Check all access roads and report any unusual movement. That's very important. Try to pick out any individuals or vehicles in movement anywhere in the area. We're on to something here, so don't blow it. Is that clear?
Yeah, I got it. I'll report in to you the moment I see anything.
We're making our way to the center of the area, so stay in touch. Out.
You know, I was thinking the girl's description of the man fits Salvatore Mancuso.
Yeah.
And the one we always find behind Mancuso is Albertelli.
Could be.
Albertelli might easily be the one who organized this kidnapping.
Rescuing the kids is our main responsibility, but then we'll find Mancuso, Albertelli, and that whole gang of scum.
Shit, it's the police here. But they can't possibly have located us so quickly. Something must have gone wrong. Now what do we do?
We move the rats. Bring them over here so we can keep them under control. Tori! Tori! What do you want? Get the kids out, quick! Come on, hurry up.
Hey, Mancuso!
What is it?
His heart ain't beating. He's dead. Damn it, that's one thing we didn't need.
We didn't kill the little bugger.
No, but they're sure to think we did. No one will believe it happened naturally.
That's fine. We don't want them to think that. Come on, over in that shed. Inside, damn it.
Get going.
Hurry, move it.
There they are. I think I can see them now. They're up to something.
There are 3 men moving some children from a silo to a shed. 5 or 6 children.
This is it, Arpino. And now it's our turn.
Calm down a bit. It isn't going to be easy to make those bastards give up the kids. Be careful.
Don't come any closer. Stay right where you are.
We'll have to make a plan of attack. We're going to need men and equipment.
That's already been arranged. Well, what's the situation?
It's a mess. Have you notified everybody, all the parents?
Yes, they've scraped up all the money. The whole city gave a hand. Everybody wanted to contribute. But of course it'll take some time before it gets here.
They've given us an ultimatum. They said they wanted the ransom money for the kids in half an hour. Well, they begin shooting them all.
I see. It's apparent we have to do something. Have you tried reasoning?
Yes, obviously.
Then we have to go on trying.
Well, the half hour is nearly up.
You'll be getting the cash soon. And a getaway car. You only have to wait a bit longer.
Wait for what? For one of your snipers to shoot me?
Get him out of sight.
Hey, you. Move away from there. Fall back.
You're trying to pull a fast one, Inspector. Just remember that the kids who die will be on your conscience. And the first one gets it in exactly 5 minutes from now.
Leave the kids alone. The money will arrive soon.
So much the better. That way we won't have to kill any of the others. Shut up, you little brats, or I'll bust your heads in.
I'm afraid he's serious. Really serious.
They must be out of their minds.
Stop! Don't
Don't come any closer. The body has to stay there. And now, Inspector, you've got 2 hours. You better make good use of them.
I'll go if you like.
No. Not for the moment.
Stop right here.
The parents want to talk to them?
See, they stay over there.
Yeah.
Keep back, everybody. It's better if you stay over here.
We've got it all, Inspector. We've brought the ransom money.
Good. Excellent. Put it there in the getaway car. You'd better keep out of the way.
I understand how you feel, but you're having limitations. That's all I can say.
I mean, are they all
They're
right?
fine. They're all right. I assure you, there's nothing to worry about.
Where are they?
They brought the cash. They've already put it in the car.
I'll send a man over with a car, unarmed. He'll also have the money. And you can start releasing the children.
You can have 2 of them, and the rest, when we're sure everything's on the up and up.
Look! They're letting them
Just
out.
2. Paulo! Mommy! Paulo, darling! Mommy! Where haven't they all? My God!
Watch that boy doing on the ground, Inspector.
Where's Nora? Where's Nora? Massimo! No! Massimo! They killed you! My darling! Why did they do it? Massimo! Massimo! You cowards! You monsters! Why did you do it? No! Massimo! No! Massimo! You promised that my brother would be all right. And they murdered him. He was all I had, and they murdered him. You could have stopped it, and you didn't.
Get away from here. Go on. Leave the door open. And the back door. Now clear off. Go on. Check it out. Yeah, it's okay.
All right.
And now keep your side of the bargain.
Let him out.
You don't think it's some kind of trick?
No, not now.
Marina!
No, wait. Not you.
Come on, baby. Oh, Johnny,
Oh, no. Stop kicking.
Let her go free.
Sorry, but this one's coming with us. We'll release her when we're safe.
Just a minute. How about taking me for a hostage?
I don't trust you, Inspector.
All the highways are being patrolled. You'll only get through if I'm with you.
All right, Boy Scout. Come on.
Follow me.
You must be crazy.
He's clean.
Let the kid go.
All right, beat it.
Mommy! Laura! Mommy! Darling.
Quick, Ferrari. Come on, hurry up. squad cars and patrol cars, watch carefully to see if the kidnappers remain on the highway. Do not approach them, and try to stay out of sight. And if there's any change of direction, notify me immediately by radio.
I wonder how many cops we got on our tail.
A lot, that we can count on. Only it won't get them anywhere. They're trying to pull a fast one on us, so we'll have to pull a fast one on them. Right, Inspector?
Keep as far away as you can. Don't lose sight of them.
Okay, sir.
What's that? For God's sake!
Those goddamn sons of bitches. Bertie. Bertie. Call an ambulance. Hurry.
Cars are in the other parking lot. Let's hurry it. Get a move on.
Severe bruising in the right parietal region, contusion and bruising on the right shoulder. A lot of severe scratches and abrasions, but nothing to worry about, I assure you. I don't know whether it was due to luck or to his exceptional physical condition.
Any objection if we pay him a visit?
I think it would be better if he rested for today. Tomorrow,
Very well,
if
then.
you like.
Thank you, Doctor.
Not at all. Good morning.
Good morning. You'd better get some rest, Inspector. I don't mind waiting. Yeah. Yes, thanks, Ferrari.
Good morning, Inspector.
We'll have a problem identifying the corpse. And you can be sure he won't have anything on him that could help us in any way.
Well, we know one thing. This was certainly no accident.
It has all the signs of a gang murder, all right. A guy gets out of line, he has to pay for it. Too bad they don't do this a lot more often. Anyway, don't touch anything till the lab boys have given it a once-over.
Okay, Inspector.
Inspector Bertie.
Come right in, miss. You're finished, aren't you, nurse?
No, as a matter of fact,
That's what I thought. Let's go. Come on.
I've wanted to visit you for several days, but I didn't have the nerve. You better now?
Oh, yes. Actually, the damage wasn't too bad. Sit down.
I really have to apologize for the way I behaved when I found out my brother was dead. But it was an awful blow.
Yes, I'm sure. I know you must have suffered dreadfully.
That's beside the point. I mean, there was no excuse for what I said, for insulting like that.
Now, don't let it bother you, please. You'd be surprised how often it happens. Forget it.
Right now, the future looks a bit bleak. It was so horrible. And I'm so lonely now.
I know. I often feel like that, too. I spend hours and hours by myself, alone in the house. It feels terribly big and very empty, forlorn. But if you're in the police, you can't permit yourself to consider a family and all that goes with it. My father was on the police force, too. A 16-year-old kid shot him, trying to get away after a robbery.
Sorry to interrupt. Here's Inspector Arpino.
Hi.
Well, I'll be running along now.
I hope I'll see you again.
I'm sure you will. After all, it's a small world.
Well, how's the rest cure working?
Not bad at all. How about the case? Any progress?
Oh, I've been doing all I can. Mancuso is the only lead we've got. Yeah?
Sure.
But even though he was known as a pal of Albertelli's, that doesn't prove that it was Albertelli who organized the kidnapping.
I know. But I wish to hell we could dig up some proof. I want to get that guy. He's top man on my shit list. The trouble is, the judges all say, what a respectable citizen the man is. How long do we put up with it, Arpino? Letting him spit on us.
Bertie, control your temper. Remember, you're convalescing.
It drives me crazy. Whenever I think Albertelli managed to get a profit out of that poor boy's corpse. He's not going to get away with it. I know one thing. If we don't pin something on him that will take him out of circulation for good, I'll break his damn neck myself. And I know where to find him.
Well, look who's here. What an unexpected pleasure. What an honor. 2 cops at the same time. Can I offer you a drink?
Can't drink when we're on duty.
What are you doing here, Bertie? I thought you were supposed to be in Torino, in the hospital. I see you want to ask the questions. My lawyer.
Yeah, the same old bunch, eh, Lazzari?
Good morning.
So you're out of the hospital, eh? You're clean now?
Yeah.
Relax. Relax.
Your massage?
Well, Albertelli, what kind of story do we get today?
About what, if it isn't too much to ask?
Last week's kidnapping, remember?
What a horrible thing. Wait a minute.
Very well, sir.
Well, what am I supposed to know about that? Besides what I read in the newspapers, which was that you really showed a big pair of balls. Too bad about that dive you had to take from the car, but you look like you lived.
I was very lucky. Or your men were too chicken-livered to murder for you. You must be disappointed.
You, Bertie, are on the wrong track, don't you understand? Where do you get off trying to pin that ugly rap on me? It is impossible. It's a contradiction.
Yeah, why's that?
Well, I'm not a bandit like you think I am, but if it was me behind that scene... For first, I wouldn't have accepted you as the hostage in place of a kid. And second, if I'd accepted the exchange, you'd be 6 feet under now.
I'm sorry, Albertelli. I want to see you in my office tomorrow morning. I want a statement on this. And you'll have to keep us informed of your whereabouts.
Certainly.
Even if you're leaving town for a couple of hours.
Just a minute, Inspector.
All right,
Don't you
it's
think?
all right. It'll be fun. Like visiting old friends. We know each other real good. Isn't that so, Bertie?
You think you're unbeatable, don't you, Albertelli?
A real pair of jerks.
Thank you, sir.
Come on, let's go and dance, huh?
No, I'm
oh,
sorry,
come
Francesca.
on, just one. You know how I love it.
I told you I can't. I've got
Oh,
things to do.
please. You kept me here an hour talking about that man who was burned. Don't I get a dance?
No, someone's expecting me. I don't want to be late.
Oh, no. Come on. Just one dance. You can telephone if you have to. I want to be with you tonight. You know how much I want you. Don't leave yet. Huh?
You convinced me. Inspector.
Yes?
This is Fabri. I've discovered the identity of the body you found in that burnt car. His name was Salvatore Mancuso. The names of the killers are Rocky and Tori. They've all got records.
Good work, Fabri. And keep in contact with the girl. She could be useful.
This was Salvatore Mancuso's apartment.
Tell me, ma'am, did he ever have any visitors?
Yeah, plenty.
Well, what sort of people?
Oh, you know, men, women, all sorts.
A very nice job. They beat us to it. I figured it was the guys who killed him and burnt the body.
Inspector Alpino.
Yeah?
Look at that.
That's our man, even if the name's wrong. Card's false.
Why do you suppose they murdered him?
For stupidity. If he left that girl alone, we might still be looking for them.
In this crowd, if you make a mistake, you pay.
I've been wondering, the dough those guys collected, how did they get rid of it?
Who knows? I think they're trying to sneak it into Switzerland. But why are you so interested? You a tax man?
Bye-bye.
I feel thirsty.
Just a minute, hold on. There's a fellow wants to talk to you.
Ah, it's the guy I've been expecting.
Let's go.
Well, if it ain't our old pal, the stool pigeon.
In the car. Grab his leg. Put him down. No! Stop! No! Hold still! Not tight. Tighter! No! No! Tight to the bumper. No! Okay, let's go. No, don't you bastards, don't! Stop! 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 No! Stop! No! No! This'll cool the mother off. No! 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 It's better than a roller coaster. No! 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 Oh, God, no!
Good morning.
Good morning. Dreadful. Horrible.
We shouldn't make policemen do this sort of job.
How much do you want?
The usual. Fork it over.
Atta boy. Right on the ball.
You cover the other end. I'll come in from this side.
Watch it. Shit, the fuzz. Let's beat it. Come on. Look out.
The cops! Block them!
Headquarters. Tell them it's Ferrari. I'm at the market on Vine Street. The two suspects have escaped on a BMW, followed by Inspector Birdie in a blue Fiat two-door sports model.
Can't you go faster? Step on it. It's all she's got. That son of a bitch is catching up on us. There's no more bridges. He won't be able to get across anymore. If we can make it to the main road, we're okay.
Look out! The train's coming!
Sake, slow down. We're gonna hit him. Shut up, will you?
Jesus! Look out! Hold on!
Stop those lousy mothers. You watch.
What floor is it, Ferrari?
Fifth, Inspector.
He's gonna slip. He'll never make it.
Ferrari, here, Inspector. He's trying to get through to the back street. Wait for the inspector.
Out of the way.
Hold it! Don't move!
What did you do? Try to steal your car?
Get your hands up.
Turn back. Turn back.
Come with me.
I can't get the door. How did it happen? We just heard the noise.
The guy's crazy. He got right in front of me. You saw it, didn't you?
Notify headquarters. Don't hang around, folks. There's nothing to see.
How are you feeling, Ferrari?
Lucy, please listen to reason. If you help us now, we'll be able to help you at your trial.
How many times do I have to explain? I was only working for Mancuso.
In what capacity?
I was supposed to take the money to the border and deliver it to some guy. And those others, Tori, Rocky. Why, I've never seen either of them before in my life. I swear it, Inspector.
Then as I understand it, Lucy, the one who organized everything was Mancuso, huh?
Yeah.
Okay, if you want to play smartass, but you'll pay for it. You wait and see.
Mancuso, Inspector, please, how often do I have to tell you?
Yeah, sure. And Mancuso was murdered. But Lucy wasn't. And when we were talking, he happened to mention that the one who organized the kidnapping of the bus was your boss, Albertelli.
No, Inspector. I don't believe you. In fact, Albertelli's a man that I've never even heard of. You're trying to pull a fast one on me.
Listen to me, you bastard. I know about Albertelli. And you confirm what I know or get your jaw broken. Talk, Doctor, talk.
Bertie. Rondone.
Here I am, Inspector.
We're through with him for now. Out you go. Listen, Bertie, we can't afford a scandal.
Yeah, I'm sorry, you're right. But with that type of criminal, it's the only way to operate. What about Luzzi?
Nothing, the usual stall. He won't help anybody. Albertelli knows how to keep out of it.
There must be a way to drag him back in.
We need patience, you know. And that's important.
Here's the report you asked for. I'm almost finished the others. You want them right away?
There's no rush, anytime.
Right, Inspector.
Good morning, Inspector.
Ah, Kagachi.
Can I offer you something? Maybe a cup of coffee or one of those cakes?
You got a good memory. What can I do for you? How come you're hanging around here?
I wonder could I have a little word with you?
I suppose so. Come into my office.
Thanks.
Shut the door.
Sure. I guess you don't really realize what a great favor you did me that day, Inspector. I mean, I decided right then to turn over a new leaf. And if you just forget about some of those little things over there in my file, I get my driver's license back, see, and find a job.
You look pretty prosperous right now. Was it luck at the races?
Suit's a gift.
Sit down, sit down.
Okay, fine. Thanks. I really mean there's a possibility of a job. If I have my driver's license back, though. Some old friends of mine have been very helpful. You know how it is.
Yes, but they may want something from you in return.
Oh, no, Inspector. What would someone like Lazzari want from a guy like me?
Lazzari?
Sure, that's who it was. He's offered to get me a job in Genoa as chauffeur to some big shot. If this doesn't work, I'm finished. Oh, please. You know that better than me. Anything wrong? Did I say something I shouldn't have said?
Oh, no. As to getting back your license, I can probably fix it.
Kagachi.
Yes, sir, Mr. Albertelli.
Listen, Abatelli. We simply want you to take it off the boat. As you agreed.
That stuff is pretty damn hot. Keeping it on board the yacht is too risky.
Come on, come on. It's just a question of a couple of days to study the best way to get the stuff out of the port.
Look, the boat club has always worked as a good cover for you up to now, right?
I only asked for a couple of days.
Okay, then. But don't forget, you have to act very carefully. If you don't watch your step, Inspector Berti is going to nab you for that kidnapping.
That problem is already resolved. Relax, boys. Everything will go smooth, just like always.
Good driving, 61 minutes from Milan to Genoa. I think perhaps you should have taken up racing.
I get enough kicks as it is. By the way, I want to let you off at headquarters. I'm going to call on our friends alone.
Well, why is he coming poking around?
Evidently, they've discovered that there's action at the club. So, evidence to send you up, God knows how much they've got.
No, it's not my ass he wants. It's yours.
Where's the proof? It's your scene here. And don't make that face. I'll find some way of springing you.
Oh, sure you will. But when? In a month, 6 weeks? Or it could even be a year.
You know, it might even do you some good, Lazzari. Take Lazzari. They'll find some place to put you through a nice cold turkey.
No, I could never take it. I'd go out of my head in prison.
And you better have another. Because they won't have any of that in jail either.
I'll murder him, the bastard.
Get rid of it.
You killed him. You're not a cop. You're an assassin. You always were. Everybody knows it.
He fired at me first. He had a pistol.
What pistol?
Lazari ain't got no gun.
I heard 2 shots.
Yeah, I remember.
Right.
Just
Two
2
shots.
Damn right.
Well, go on. Go ahead. Find the pistol.
Yeah. Where is it?
You invented it to justify this.
One of your boys took it.
You've screwed yourself good this time.
Have you read the papers? They're all against you. They say you're too hot-headed.
Of course. What would you expect them to say?
Oh, I believe your story, and I'm sure that eventually everything will be cleared up. But for the moment,
Obviously, the law requires you to make out a warrant for my arrest.
I assure you, you have no idea how embarrassed I feel. Unfortunately, the witnesses heard only your shots, and as for the gun which, according to you, had been fired by the victim, they haven't found it.
I want to be arrested at once by Inspector Arpino. Better to have it done by a friend.
First the whole hand. Now the fingers.
Look, I've given you a cell all by yourself, but don't take any chances anyhow. You've many enemies here in this prison. You know that, so good luck.
Silence! 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 Shut up! Calm down there! Quiet! Quiet! That's enough!
Yeah, now you're one of us! Welcome to the club! Why don't we get you in the shower? What's the matter?
All right, lock him up.
I can't say anybody's too broken up about his getting his.
Yeah, this is a lesson he really deserves when he gets out. I bet he stops being such a ball breaker.
I don't expect him ever to get out of jail. Alive, I mean to say.
Yeah.
He's hated. I wouldn't be surprised at all if some con tried to get revenge on him. And you know better than me, nothing's easier than a little stabbing in prison. Everybody looks the other way. Nobody knows what happened except the guy who gets it. And he won't tell anybody if it's done right.
So I guess maybe I ought to talk to one of my pals inside. Huh?
Well, you always have good ideas.
You got a visitor, Inspector.
I saw the headlines yesterday. Oh, I left a carton of cigarettes for you downstairs. Well, I hope you smoke.
No.
I brought you this to read, too.
Ah.
You read it, have you?
Yes.
I'm sorry. It looks like I'm not being much help to you.
Oh, no. What you've done is much better than a mere gift. You thought of visiting me. Thank you. Besides, I'll read it again. It's one way to make the time pass.
Will you be out soon?
I don't know. I have to admit, they really trapped me.
By the way, if you want anything, please ask.
Yes. To see you again.
Look at him all by himself. Why don't you come and play with us, Inspector? No, he's a warden boy. Hey, Inspector Birdie, up yours. Come over here, Birdie, and I'll bust your jaw. Dirty bastard. The lousy rat's afraid of us.
Go fuck yourself.
When they're gonna hang you?
Go fuck yourself.
If you don't want to, we'll help. Just let me get a hold of him. Hey, while you're over there, come and join us.
You having a nice holiday, are you?
Hey, Shitface, come on over here. We want to talk to you.
Hey, Shitface, come on over here.
Hey, duty guard. Bend over, Blondie.
Birdie, turn! Quiet! Quiet! Shut up! What is all this? Keep calm!
What's going on? Men are out of hand. They're threatening Inspector Birdie. God damn them.
Took your guts out!
That's enough shouting. Shut up, you guys, and calm down. Get her back inside. All right, exercise period's over. Calm down. Shut up. You're going back to your cells. Move it. Come on, move it. Move it. Your ass. Move it. Move on.
Damn near caused a riot. I hope you're happy. Come on out.
Hey, what are you up to? Shut up, Shorty. Hey, break it up. What the hell's going on in here? What happened,
nothing.
Inspector?
All right, have it your way. If you don't want to talk to me, you will to the judge. Meanwhile, you can start thinking about it in the tank.
I doubt if a judge will frighten him. He's got a life plus already. He can commit another murder if he feels like it.
All the same, Inspector, just to be on the safe side, I'm going to ask to have you transferred to another institution.
What's the difference? There'll always be a con ready to kill me when Albertelli gives him the word.
Are you really sure that this convict was acting on behalf of Albertelli?
Very sure. The first move was Lazzari. Now he's moved again. And I feel certain there's one thing you can count on. If I remain locked away, if I can't use my own methods, Albertelli's free to make a third move.
But you can't be freed all that easily. There just isn't any way to have a release order if the judge hasn't seen some new evidence.
We are aware of the difficulty. But I'm following a new line now, and if it works, Bertie definitely won't be remaining in prison.
Nice to hear. The old lion's finally showing his claws.
You'll never guess how much time I spent on this model.
Well, I really have no idea.
A year and 5 months.
No.
Yeah, I was studying. I couldn't work on it very much, see?
It's a great job.
Ah,
here's Pop now.
Hi, honey.
Hello, dear.
Hi, Pop.
Evening, Inspector.
Evening, Morrell.
Gee, Pop, you're terrific. Thanks. You remember the champagne. You see, I just got my results. The highest marks in the class.
My compliments, Morrell. You're blessed with a marvelous family, a charming wife, and an intelligent son. He told me he wants to go in for naval engineering. Now, that's an interesting profession.
When he told me you two were old buddies, I invited him in. What's the matter? Aren't you glad? I asked him if he'd like to stay for dinner, too.
No, thank you. Although I can certainly smell some mouth-watering odors, I must admit. But duty summons me. I merely wanted to say hello to Carlo and have a look at him surrounded by this wonderful family.
Carlo's the home-loving kind of man. His family is everything to him, really. He's terribly proud of Guido. You'd think he was an engineer already.
You know, it's not often that one runs into people like you.
Thanks.
And Carlo has every right to feel proud. Excuse us. I have to ask Carlo a couple of questions.
Why, won't you understand? Our time is valuable. We have already given you an extra 2 days. Now keep to the bargain.
Look, I've got to be careful. I don't know how, but that son of a bitch Birdie got out of prison. You've got to understand me.
Within 48 hours, we have to get out of here. I really mean that, Albertelli. I figure you better get going. It's an ultimatum.
There's always someone on the yacht. We'll wait to hear from you.
All right. Tomorrow, I'll straighten everything out. Okay?
Okay.
Cup of coffee.
Hey, how long do I have to wait around for a cup of coffee? Are you still growing the beans?
Have a coffee on me.
Huh?
Let me treat you. In honor of my freedom.
Inspector, it's a miracle, thank the Lord. You know you're the very last person I expected to bump into this fine morning. I know you won't think this is for real, but I'm happy you're back on the streets, if you know what I mean, out in the fresh air.
Even if I killed your friend, Azzari?
That was a dirty trick, even for crooks. Real dirty. I mean, using that poor boozer as bait to pull a fast one. The whole thing was carefully planned. But I'm glad you got out of it safely, all right.
However, you still work for Albertelli.
What other choice have I got? Huh? I've only just begun to work. I mean to work as a driver for somebody. You know, with machinery, I have a way.
I think you're very sharp, Gagachi. Type of man I admire.
Thanks, Inspector.
Anytime I can help you, just come.
Oh, you know, you've been so good to me, and I'm not going to forget it. I sure wish I could repay you, but I'm like the three wise monkeys. I don't like to be a spy. There is something, though. Keep an eye on the old harbor. Tomorrow, where they keep the yachts. How's that?
That's excellent.
I hope it'll be useful to you. I may be good for something, after all. Hey, isn't that coffee ready yet?
Gagachi.
Yes, sir, Mr. Albertelli. Hey, for God's sake! You kill somebody like that! Lie still, please. Don't move. It could be dangerous. Lie still right there, Mr. Albertelli. I'll go and call a doctor.
I'm a doctor. What's happened to him?
It all happened so fast. He was knocked down by a motorcycle, doctor, and he hurt his head. Is it serious, doctor?
He should be taken to the hospital right
God
away.
help us.
I'll give him a sedative.
Okay, now don't move. We're going to get you to the hospital.
How are you feeling now?
Well, what happened?
You were struck by a motorcycle. You were in shock when they brought you here. You have a bad fracture of the left leg.
How long have I been here?
Approximately 24 hours.
24 hours? What time is it?
It's nearly 12 o'clock midday, the 5th of June. The accident happened yesterday. Today is Saturday. What are you doing? Keep still.
Let me
Mustn't
use the
move that
telephone.
leg. I'm sorry, our switchboard is out of order. We reported it, but they can't do anything until tomorrow morning.
My chauffeur, where is he?
He's outside waiting in the corridor.
Send him in, quick.
Call him in, please.
You can come in now.
Mr. Albertelli, I was beginning to get worried about you.
When the chauffeur comes out, give him the other injection at once.
Very well, Major.
It's important. Find Forestier, Bertoli or Attardi. One of them at least. Tell them what happened to me, and that everything is postponed, and that they should wait for my orders.
Well, Major, is he hooked?
Is he ever, Inspector? He thinks it's 12 noon tomorrow.
Hello? It's the mayor's clinic.
Ah, yes, he asked for his chauffeur.
Perfect. Now we'll find out a few things.
Have you picked up any other information in the meantime?
No, but we checked Kagachi's story. Albertelli definitely has plans for tomorrow in the morning, somewhere on the docks.
He gave me a message, sir. He said to telephone to his partners and say it's all off for now.
Who are they?
Bertoli, Attardi, and Forestier.
Great. I think we'll give them a call.
Better get a move on. I'll notify the operations center immediately.
Now what do? Do I say I've called his friends?
That won't be necessary. He's sound asleep again.
Perfect.
Are you free?
Yes, sir.
Then take me down to the port, to the small quay.
Right.
And hurry.
Don't lose sight of them. Keep down.
That makes all three of them. I wonder what they're up to with Albertelli.
Arms or drug smuggling. Lazzare's club would provide a good front for either. Smuggling by sea can be very easy.
The customs will want to hear of this. And we better give that boat a good going over.
Yes, sir.
Arrange for a search warrant for the motor yacht Tavolata.
Yes, sir.
What's worrying you?
I don't know. I thought I saw something funny. Any sign of Albertelli?
The way we left it, he said Morel would be coming over in the motor launch, and so far, there's been no sign of anyone.
I'm nervous when things go this way. I wonder if he's trying to put something over on us.
I'll go telephone the club.
Yes, go ahead.
You mean he hasn't been in this morning at all?
No.
But hasn't he telephoned?
No, not a peep. I just told you. Since yesterday. No, he never told me to collect any stuff. With a motor launch, never.
Here's the customs launch.
The customs! We're shafted! That's not all. Look, it's the police. Let's get out of here! And you'd better beat it too.
Okay, take it easy. Look natural.
Split up! Come on! Careful, keep under cover!
bastard! Goddamn!
Send reinforcements and an ambulance.
Fucking son of a bitch!
And here is the latest news report. A ferocious gun battle took place this morning in the Port District of Genoa between the police and 3 criminals suspected of smuggling. 2 of the criminals were killed and 4 police officers seriously wounded. The dead men, Vito Attardi and Gianni Bertoli, were well known as underworld figures. Inspector Arpino, who organized the operation leading to the shooting, was struck and injured by the car in which the 3rd criminal made his escape. The police are searching the area for this man, known as Jacques Forestier, and it is believed that he may still be in the city. There will be more details in the 6 o'clock news. And now, here's the weather report for today, Saturday, June the 5th. It will be fair and warmer, with prevailing westerly winds, with possible light showers in the early evening. The temperature...
The airport. Stop at the first telephone.
Could you let me have a coin?
Yeah, sure. Here you are. No. No one. I haven't seen anyone. Yeah, I'd be glad to. I'd be glad to do it. Valise, passport, cash, at the entrance to the airport, beside the call box. All right. Sure, I won't be long. About 20 minutes. Yeah.
Come on.
What time is it?
6:15.
Morel! 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 Morel!
Sorry, sir. I mean, for not going in to see him. It's too much for me to take. I mean, knowing that the man's paralyzed. I'm sorry. I can't. I'll wait for you here.
No, don't bother, thanks.
Want the car? You may need it.
No, thanks. I'm being picked up afterwards.
Yeah?
Hey, excuse me. May I? Hi, Arpino.
Hi.
Have you seen the good news?
No.
But the newspapers are all full of it.
Well, how am I supposed to read the papers without my glasses?
Mm-hmm. There you are.
Poor fellow Albertelli. You could have warned the guy he was in danger, couldn't you?
Well, I would have warned him. Funny thing, he never asked. You know, I spoke to your doctor. You'll be on your feet in no time.
Yeah, sure. Let's talk about other things. Anyway, at the end of next month, I was going to retire. As for my fishing, someone will carry me.
Nonsense. You're going to walk on your own legs.
Mm-hmm. Listen, Bertie. You ought to start thinking seriously about things. Time's passing, but you're still young.
Yeah, I realize it. I often feel lonely when I'm in the house at night.
Say, have you seen that girl again? Come on, the whole truth.
I don't know how you manage to do it. Always the detective, even in bed.
I'm sorry, but the doctor said you could only have 5 minutes.
So long.
So long.